Good morning, everyone. Okay, so I am Ana Aguiar. We were local arrangements for the OAI Workshop, and we're very glad to and very honored to host you here. Before I have a small presentation, but before that, I want to invite the Vice Director of the Faculty of Engineering of the University of Porto to say some words, some welcome words, and then we will continue. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Ana. Good morning, dear organizers of this workshop, dear invited lecturers, dear participants, dear colleagues. On behalf of the Director of FEUP, I would like to welcome you to this workshop taking place here in Porto, hosted by the Instituto de Telecomunicações and held at the Faculty of Engineering of the University of Porto, in collaboration with associate member All Be Smart. It's great to see such a strong mix of participants in this workshop: open source contributors, researchers, industry teams, integrators, and public sector stakeholders. This diversity is exactly what makes the OpenAirInterface ecosystem appreciated, a place where ambitious ideas can become running code and where running code can be tested, compared, reproduced, and improved. OpenAirInterface is what we can call a practical community, an open end-to-end platform that supports real experimentation and integration. When the industry needs credible reference implementations, large-scale experimentation, and results that others can validate, open source is not just a philosophy, it's an innovation pipeline. With that, welcome again to Porto and welcome to the summer 2026 OAI Workshop. I wish you 2 productive days of strong discussions, great demos, and clear next steps for what we will build together in open source in this new area of AI native networks. Thank you for coming and for your participation. Thank you.
So now we can go to the... Thank you very much for this very well-prepared introduction. Thank you. Bye. So, as I said, as I said, I'm Ana Aguiar. I'm a professor here at the School of Engineering, and I'm a researcher at Instituto de Telecomunicações. So that's we are co-hosting this event. I want to thank also, before I forget, because I forget these things, All Be Smart for supporting us throughout the organization of this event also. Now, some words mostly about local arrangements. First of all, we have 2 days of programs, 23 presentations, 2 panels, and 25 demonstrations in 2 sessions. So this is a very busy program and very exciting talks and demonstrations. 100 attendees. Now, we are actually this. Isto tem apontador? Na ponta. Mas no ecrã não dá. Okay. So we are in this red, the leftmost red room that you see there. Okay. Then, so we are here. You see the mouse, right? When we go out, we will open only the door on the left, just to let you know, and then we turn around the corner and go out to the coffee breaks, which are over here. Lunch will also be over here. And the demo session is just next to the coffee breaks. Okay, just so that you know, this is outside behind this room, coming back and forth. There are some signs, there are also volunteers, and I guess after 2 times, nobody will get lost. Okay. So next, tonight, there's a dinner at the Cellars. This is downtown. So it's just this is what the entrance looks like. We are here. We will walk to the metro station, take the metro, cross the bridge, get off the metro, and walk down. Okay? The cellar tour is starting at 7 p.m. There's a cellar tour. At the end, there's some port wine tasting. And then at 8, we have the dinner starting in that same place. Okay? To go there, To go there, we will be splitting everybody in 4 groups. In your badge, you have, in blue, you have a group. There are groups 1 to 4. And there will be 4 group leaders. Camille is number 1. I'm number 2. Sagar is number 3. And Florian is number 4. So you're leading people, so take a good look. Together, so there's a small walk from Philp through the park to where we get on the train, and then there's a very nice view when crossing the bridge. So make sure you are next to the windows when we get off the tunnel, and then we get off on the other side and walk down. It's pretty easy, but yeah. Anyway, the QR code should give you the directions. Next, so tomorrow. I don't know if somebody is staying for tomorrow evening. I hope you are staying for tomorrow evening. So this is a very, very, very big celebration. This is the biggest celebration in Porto, so that you know and don't get surprised by it. It's like everybody goes out on the street. Now, the people from Porto and the surrounding cities, and now also the tourists. It's a street party. So it's a lot about being on the street. There's a lot of restaurants sell food on the streets and drinks on the streets. It's everybody. And there's lots of small music stages around town, but mostly it's out walking around. Okay, so you just go there and walk around in the old city, walk to the river, around the river, just go with the people. There's no plan. It's everywhere, okay? It's very crowded. So because it's very crowded, I recommend first drink a lot of water, because besides anything else you drink, but drink a lot of water, okay? It's more important than the rest. Most things you find to eat is grilled sardines and some grilled pork. But you also find other stuff, of course. Now everything is there. At midnight, there's a half an hour of fireworks on the river. So this is very nice, like around 9, well, after 10:30, you'll start seeing like a flow of people going down, like water. It looks like water if you look at it from above. So everybody starts going down. It gets really crowded by the river because people are finding a spot to watch the fireworks. You can do it at lower spots, at higher spots, but anywhere that you can see the river or above the river, you'll see the fireworks. And that's half an hour, and then the party goes on all night. Tomorrow we're here back at 9, so this is tomorrow evening. So you can sleep. It's a holiday. For us, it's a holiday. So 2 important things. Don't think of taking taxi. Well, if you want to take a taxi home or something, you just go out of the city center and pick up a taxi far from the city center when you start seeing less people, because cars cannot go into the city center. And do not take rucksacks or big things with you, because in the crowd you get carried away. It's very easy that you get. So just take small stuff with you in your pockets. And if you don't like crowds, or if you get scared of crowds, don't go too much into it. Gets really, really very, very crowded. Okay. Yeah, and that's it. But it's a very nice party. Okay, so if you can stay, I hope you can enjoy it. And I think that's it. I want to final thanks to the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, who gave us for free the room where we have the demonstrations today, and also some other rooms, and helped setting up the network and everything, and all the infrastructure. So, I don't know, Manel, do you want to say one of your words? Manel is the head of department.
Yes, I'm head of department.
I don't know.
Welcome to be here. We are very pleased to receive you. This is a community that we know. We work with your software for many years. So thank you for coming. We are glad to receive you here. So, and I wish you very good works during the day. Thank you.
So now I hand over to Raymond to present the technical program.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for having us here in Porto. Portugal is actually very important for OAI. As Manuel just said, you're strong users of OAI, but actually also strong developers. Those people write a lot of code for OAI. So it's very nice to be here. There's also a lot of projects that we've been working on over the last few years with people here in Portugal. The Converge project that Manuel was actually technical coordinator of that project. As a big European project. We're highlighting some of the technologies that were built in that project and others in our demo sessions, which will be extremely exciting, I think, this year. We're highlighting a lot of developments from small EU companies that are building equipment that we've integrated OAI with to demonstrate also the technologies that are developed here in Europe. That's one of the themes of this workshop. So, we'll talk about a few things technical, of course, at the workshop. You'll see 2 big demo sessions, but we'll also talk about other things that are happening in the community, in particular this morning. I don't know if how many developers in the room. I know some of you very well, but OAI has shifted now to the Duranta project. So people that are pushing code into OAI are now pushing code onto a GitHub repository that is maintained by the Linux Foundation, or Linux Foundation Networking. That just happened in the last couple of weeks, actually, this transition. So we're all getting used to that here. And in some sense, we're also celebrating that here in Porto. And we'll talk about that. So we'll talk about the evolution of OAI going towards Duranta, but also the other project, SRS RAN going to Okudu. All of this is now shaking up the mix here. And we'll talk about that this morning. I think the panel will really be about that particular subject and how it's going to affect our community, our developers here, and where we have to go with this going forward. So I'm not going to go over the technical program here. We'll just let it get started here. But before we do that, I'd also like to thank of course, thank all of our strategic partners for contributing to OAI, but in particular, some of those here that helped us financially with this workshop, in particular Red Hat, and Hanan is always willing to help. Our colleagues from I'll Be Smart, OAI Box, that are organizing the workshop, but also contributing here. Ericsson, longtime contributor to OAI, and Open Cells Project, a small French company that is both developing and financially helping the community here. So thank you very much for that contribution. So without further ado, I think we should get started, and I'll pass this over to Irfan to actually start the first set of plenary presentations.
Thank you, Raymond.